Dominic Fajardo, the business head of Wela School System. So I presume the CMC really find the Wela School System very beneficial in this trying time. So daghan kayong salamat, Sir Carl Dominic Fajardo. So at this juncture, since I was given to introduce to you our speaker, our resource speaker for today, no, for navigating our Silid LMS. Okay, so ipapakilala ko kung sino ang ating resource speaker today. Our resource speaker today is 20 years old pa lamang, and he graduated at the University of Science and Technology of Southern Philippines, Cagayan de Oro City. So he graduated BSED Mathematics, and his hobbies are playing basketball and watching movies. Ladies and gentlemen, our resource speaker for navigating our Silid LMS, let's give a wave to Mr. Denise B. Escobia. Sir, good morning. Ayan, hindi daw ma-unmute ni Sir Denise. Okay, so let's wait po kay Sir Chan para i-unmute natin si Sir Denise. No, batang-bata pa si Sir Denise. So siya ang resource speaker natin ngayon to navigate our LMS.
So yan. So good morning, students, and to the teachers as well. So good morning all. Again, I am Denise Escobia. So I'll be the one discussing on how to navigate the Silid LMS for you, mga students. So this is the new portal wherein dito na kayo mga students magsasubmit ng mga activities, mapa-quizzes, assignments, or magbabasa ng mga learning materials. So let me just show my screen, mga students. Okay, wait lang po natin. So yan. So as you can see in my screen, so nasa browser ako, sa Google. So yan. So paano ba natin yan ma-access ang ating Silid LMS, mga students? So with that, you just need to come here and type natin silid.co. So yan. So type natin, mga students. So yan lang. And after natin ma-type, so enter natin automatically. So once na-enter natin yan, mga students, magdadirect tayo sa homepage ng ating Silid LMS, which is ito. So nakikita nyo ngayon. So again, kagaya ng sinabi ni Sir Carl kanina, in which kailangan na talaga natin umadapt sa new normal. So with this, through online na kayo magpapasa ng mga activities, yan, mapa-assignment, quizzes, or exams. So yan na talaga yung ating new normal for online classes. So with this, itututuro ko sa inyo on how to navigate the Silid LMS. So let's try to log in as a student. So yan. So magla-login ako again as a student. So babalik ako as a college student again. So magla-login ako. So yan. So assuming mga students na ako ay Again, once a college student. So pagpasok ko sa Silid LMS, is ito yung makikita ko. Wherein may makikita akong dashboard. So yan. So dito sa dashboard is makikita ko yung anong course ang na-enroll ako. For example, BSED Math. So makikita ko rito yung BSED Math and yung section ko, which is 1A. Which means first year pa pala ako. BSED Math 1A. So under sa BSED Math 1A, mga students, makikita ko yung mga subjects na nabilong sa BSED Math 1A or under sa BSED Math 1A. So let's take for example, merong plane and solid geometry, history, and so forth. So sir, paano kami makaka-join from another class if merong mga class na wala kami nakita dyan? So with that, para makapag-join si student sa isang specific na class is he or she needs to use the class code. So yan. So click natin tong add class here kung nakikita nyo sa screen ko, mga students. So click natin tong plus button and then magjo-join tayo. So click natin join and we need to input here the invitation code or the class code na na-disseminate ng mga teachers. So with that, so I'll be switching to the teacher side. So para may makopy ako na class code. So as nakikita nyo ngayon, in case na nalilito kayo. So for example, itong understanding the self. So for example, itong class code ng understanding the self is na-disseminate na ng mga teachers and nakopy na ni student. So switching back from the student side. So ito na ako for the students. So for example, nakuha ko na yung class code, mga students. So again, i-click ko lang tong plus button. So once na-click ko yan, i-click ko lang itong join na button and then i-paste ko lang yung nakopy ko na class code na ibinigay ng teacher or ng instructor. So yan. So once na input ko yung code, we just need to click this button which is go. So yan. So hindi pa kayo automatically naka-join yan mga students. Hihintayin nyo lang na i-accept ni teacher yung request ninyo mga students. So switching back to the teacher side. So let me just accept the student or i-accept ko lang yung sarili ko, for example. So yan. So again, switch back to the student side. So once na-accept na ni teacher yung request ni student, automatically lilitaw yung subject na yun. For example, itong understanding the self, automatically yan mga students na lilitaw yan sa dashboard ninyo. So yan. So kung ano lang yung mga subjects in which nabilong sa kung anong course ninyo or program mga students, is yun lang din yung makikita ninyo. So huwag kayong mabahala kasi with this, hindi kayo malilito. So one other thing sa ating dashboard mga students is you can organize your subjects or classes however you want, kung ano po yung mas convenient sa inyo mga students. So yan yung kinagandahan rito. So okay, so let's take inside for example sa isang specific na class. For example, plane and solid geometry. So yan. Try natin pumasok sa isang specific na subject. So yan. So once nakapasok na si student, is meron po siyang makikitang 4 na tabs. Merong socials tab, merong activities tab, participants tab, and achievements tab. So let's first discuss this socials tab, mga students. Users is dito ninyo makikita yung mga announcements ni teacher. Kung merong mga announcements si teacher or merong mga pictures na na-provide si teacher, ipinost niya dito, so makikita yan ni student or sa lahat ng mga students na naka-join dito. So yan, if merong mga announcements or if merong video, mga students. So for example, ito, kinuha ito ni teacher from YouTube. So let's try to play. So automatically siya nagpe-play mga students. So ang kinaganda dito is again, dito na nagpe-play play yung videos, hindi siya nagsuswitch ng tab or pumupunta sa YouTube para lang mag-play yung video. So yan. So yan yung dito sa ating social staff. So isa na rin dito is meron tayong chat box mga students. So ano ba itong ating chat box? So yan. So dito sa ating chat box is dito natin dito tayo pupunta if meron tayong gusto i-approach. For example, yan is si teacher. Yan. So if meron tayong mga concerns or questions kung bakit ganun yung sa lesson, kung bakit paano ba ito nasolve, mga ganyan na mga cases. So with that is pwede natin i-message si teacher dito sa ating chat box. So search natin yung name ni teacher. So for example, demo. Yan. Ito si demo.teacher. So assuming na ito yung official na teacher for this subject, for plain and solid geometry. So once na-click natin yung name ni teacher, we can then try to message him or her. So for example, hello teacher, I have a question. So yan. So click natin itong send. So hintayin lang natin ma-send mga students. So with that, automatically masisend po yan privately. So si teacher lang makakakita nito. So usually hindi naman to ganun ka tricky with you mga students kasi meron familiar ata kayo sa Messenger na app. So similar ng concept itong ating chat box wherein we can privately message a certain person or a teacher and we can chat here sa ating class chat. So I guess meron na rin kayong mga idea dyan for some students. So yan. So with this, ang ating class chat is similar yan sa group chat sa Messenger. Wherein lahat ng message natin is makikita ng mga kaklase ninyo. And makikita rin yan ni teacher as well. So yan.
Lahin ako.
Okay. So yan yung sa ating class chat, mga students, where we can message privately and we can message here sa ating class chat. So next is meron din tayong activity progress or tinatawag nating activity progress. Ito, my quizzes, my assignments, and my materials. So with this, ano ba yung purpose nito? So with this, mga students, you can monitor your progress. Kung nasubmit nyo na ba yung mga assignments, kung ilan na yung nasagutan nyo ng mga quizzes, or ilan na yung na-view ninyo ng mga materials. So yan. Yan yung purpose ng ating activity progress, mga students. So let's take a look back sa labas ng ating dashboard. So yan. So meron ako nakalimutan na i-discuss dito. So pagpasok natin dito is ito yung again makikita natin. So how do we change password for your accounts, mga students? So once na-receive na ninyo yung mga accounts ninyo. So with that is i-click lang natin tong icon na to for your account. So once na-click natin yan mga students, pupunta tayo sa my account. So yan. So dito sa my account is meron tayong different na mga buttons. So first is meron ditong view. So meron tayong dalawang way on how to view the dashboard pala mga students. So we can switch this from board to classic. So switch natin siya mga students. So once na-switch natin from the classic na view, so try natin bumalik sa dashboard. So yan. So dito sa ating dashboard, kapag naka-classic yung view, so ito yung makikita ninyo mga students. Makikita nyo lahat ng subjects in which yung subjects na yun is nabilong sa inyo. So with this, ang kinaibahan nito kanina is hindi ito nagda-drag or nagmo-move yung mga subjects. But with this, we can filter out the subjects. For example, by subject teacher. Ano lang yung tinuturo ni demo teacher. So yun lang din yung makikita natin, students. So if convenient ito sa inyong end, mga students, so with this, pwede nyo i-classic yung view. Or mas gusto nyo yung naka-board na view, again, back. So click natin again yung My Account. And then let's switch back to board. And automatically, ito yung lalabas or ito yung makikita ninyo mga students. Wherein, ma-organize nyo yung mga subjects ninyo. So yan. So in line with the My Account, mga students, is we can edit the user settings and we can change the password as well. So yan. So na-provide the password ng Wela, you can put old password and pick your new password. Para talaga na exclusive lang yung account para sa inyo mga students. So yan. Then click lang din natin yung change na button. So automatically yan na ma-change yung password. So that's how we can change password and change the view here sa dashboard. So again, pasok tayo sa isang specific na class. Again, dito tayo as sa ating socials na tab, dito again natin makikita yung mga announcements ni teacher. And dito na rin natin makikita itong activity progress where we can monitor our progress sa ating mga tasks or activities. So yan. So let's proceed to one of the most fun parts sa ating Silid LMS, which is dito sa ating activities. So yan. So dito sa ating activities, mga students, is meron tayong tatlong types where we can makikita natin dito yung mga assignment na type or material or mga quizzes or exams. So dito na tayo pupunta sa activities na tab. Where we can answer or kung meron kayong gustong basahin ng mga learning materials na na-provide ni teacher. So dito na rin tayo pupunta, mga students. Sa activities na tab. So let's try to answer, for example, itong quiz. Kung mapapansin nyo mga students, naka-to-do pa siya. So tama po ba? Naka-to-do pa po yung status. So let's try to attempt this quiz. So yan. So once naka-attempt na tayo, so yan. So ito yung magiging itsura or ito yung makikita ninyo mga students. So may mga questions, meron ding different na question type if naka-multiple choice or hindi. So yan. So sasagutan nyo lang yan mga students. So hindi na siya talaga naka-Google form. So dito na mismo kayo sasagot sa ating Silid LMS. So yan. So kung nakikita ninyo, meron akong item dito na hindi nasagutan. I think, okay, wait. So let's try to submit the answer. Okay. So nasagutan na pala lahat. So once tapos na po kayo mga students, you can then click this submit answer. So let's try to submit. Yan, crunching answers. So answers submitted successfully. So kung ano ba yung napansin ninyo mga students dito sa ating quiz na activity? So with this, kanina yung status is naka-to-do pa siya. And then pagkatapos nating sagutan is nag-switch siya from to-do to done na status. So yan. So with this, ma-identify nyo talaga mga students kung tapos na kayo for this activity or hindi pa. So yan. You can also view your score mga students. So once tapos na kayo, for example, for the quiz, you can automatically view your score if meron na if nasagutan nyo na yung activity or yung quiz. Yan, makikita nyo yung total score and yung score ninyo. So yan. So for the assignment, same lang siya. So click lang natin tong submit answers to attempt. So yan. So makikita natin rito yung deadline and when ito na-publish, mga students. So take note of this and be aware sa mga deadlines natin. So let's try. Submit answers. So ito yung makikita natin, mga students. Wherein, makikita natin yung instruction ni teacher if meron siyang na-provide and meron ding mga attached mga files. So yan. So for example, itong PDF. So with this, you can view the PDF or any file through online rin mga students or you can download it. So yan. So downloadable yung mga files na i-attach ni teacher or i-upload. So yan. So you can try to download it if you want, mga students. So yan. So dito na dito sa math, which means there are many cases na needed talaga ng mga formulas and symbols. So with that, we can click this icon here, kung makikita niyo sa screen. So with this, mas mapapadali na lang talaga yung pag-i-insert natin ng mga formulas and symbols. So yan. So very easy na lang po siya sa inyong end, mga students. You can also attach files if you want, mga students. Kung meron kayong mga files na yun na yung sagot ninyo na nakafile po siya, mapa-document man, PDF or PowerPoint. So pwedeng-pwede po siya, mga students. So let's, for example, itong document 1. So let's try to insert. So automatically, nakapag-attach tayo ng file or nakapag-upload tayo ng file, mga students. So let's try to submit this. Ayan, confirm submission. So hintayin lang natin ma-upload. So yan, so congratulations, you've got a badge. So meron palang makukuhang badge dito sa Silid L.I.F.E. So madidiscuss ko yan later. So napansin natin, mga students, kanina nakatudo pa yung status nito. But since tapos na tayong mag-attempt nito, nag-switch siya from to do into done na status. So with this, ma-identify nyo talaga, mga students, kung tapos na kayo sa activity na ito o hindi pa. So same with the material. So you can view the material, mga students. So kung merong instructions na in-attach si teacher, makikita nyo rito. And kung merong videos, so yan. So kung familiar kayo sa Khan Academy, organic chemistry pala, sorry. So yan. So with this, you can view the videos if merong na-attach si teacher. And again, sa attachments or sa files, you can view the files through online and you can download it. So downloadable yung mga files, mga students. So yan yung sa ating materials. So again, dito sa ating activities tab where we can answer activities, mapa-assignment man, or quizzes. Or we can view learning materials here sa ating activities na tab. Okay.
Excuse me, sir. Tanong lang po, sir.
Yes po, yes po.
Paano po kami ma-notify po, sir, pag may activity or assignment or may mga task po kami?
Okay, so thank you for that question. So with that, nakikita nyo ba itong notifications na? So usually ito yung magkikita ninyo, mga students. So at first is naka-block yung notification natin. So with that, may makikita tayo ditong mga icon. Okay, hello. So yan, meron again tayo makikita ang mga icons dito. Wherein, for example, itong icon na ito, which is serve ito as for Google, for Mozilla, for Safari, and for Microsoft Edge. So yan. So with this, so yes, for example, yung browser na ginagamit ninyo, poster is for Google. So you can try to click this icon for Google. So tuturuan kayo niyan on how to enable the notification. So meron itong instructions for computer or kung cellphone or Android yung ginagamit natin, meron ding specific na instructions and for iPhone as well or iPad. So phone access ng Silid, so we can turn on notifications. So wag kayong mabahala. So merong specific na instructions for that devices as well. So yan. So same with the other browsers. So once na-enable natin yung notifications natin, mga students, if merong mga na-upload na mga activities or announcements si teacher, is automatically notified. So yan. So yan yung ating sa Silid L.I.F.E. So, kaya rin ni Silid LMS, i-notify kayo mga students in cases na mayroong mga activities. Yan. So, to continue with this tab, which is participants na tab, is dito natin makikita yung kung sino yung teacher dito sa class na ito or sa subject. And we can see the names of our classmates as well under sa students. So, yan. So, as we can see, isa pa lang yung classmate natin dito. So, dalawa lang pala yung students. So, we can view here the teachers and your classmates. So, proceed tayo dito sa ating achievements na tab. So, ano ba itong achievements na tab? So, yung kanina, once nakapag-submit tayo ng assignment, meron tayong na-earned na badge. So, lahat yung na-earned natin ng mga badges, we can see it here sa ating achievements na tab. Sa badges earned. So, yan, makikita natin yung mga badges na nakuha natin for that activity. So, hindi lang to applicable for the assignments, mga students. So, applicable ito for the quizzes as well or for assignments. So, kung gusto ni teacher na bigyan kayo ng badges, bibigyan kayo niyan. And makikita natin dito sa badges earned. So, if magtataka kayo kung ano yung ibig sabihin ng early bird na badge, so pupunta lang tayo dito sa badge details, mga students, where we can see the description of that badge. So, yan. For example, itong early bird na badge, we can see the description. So, yan. So, makikita nyo yung description and malalaman nyo kung bakit kayo nakakuha ng ganitong badges. So, yan. Yan yung sa ating badges or sa ating achievements na tab. So, okay. So, next is, sir, what if merong cases, sir, na hindi kami makapag-login or hindi namin ma-retrieve yung aming account? So with that, huwag kayong mabahala mga students. Sa ating teach.silid.co. So yan, type natin yung teach.silid.co. So para itong help center for the Silid LMS natin. So if meron tayong questions, we can type in here mga students. So let's take for example, how can we retrieve? Okay. Okay. How to retrieve? So yan, how to retrieve pala. Parang wala ata. So, okay. But anyways, lahat dito ng mga questions usually is dito natin makikita if meron tayong mga concerns or meron tayong mga hindi naintindihan ng mga features sa ating Silid LMS, mga students. So to continue, meron din tayo dito naka-attach na mga meeting links sa inyo mga students. So with that is pupunta tayo dito sa ating specific na class. So let's take for example itong plane and solid geometry. So yan. So dito is naka-attach na yung subject meeting or meeting link. Mapa-Zoom man or Google Meet. So yan. So for example ito. So once na-click niyan mga students. So yan. So once na-click natin to, magda-direct kayo sa kung anong video conferencing tool ang ginamit ni teacher. So magjo-join na lang din kayo mga students. So ganyan lang yung way natin on how to join video conference. So as for the retrieving of accounts, so I will just show you manually. So try natin mag-log out mga students. So yan. So if there are cases na hindi natin ma-retrieve or ma-login yung account natin, we can try to click this forgot password if in cases nalimutan niyo yung password, mga students. So click natin yan. So once na-click mo natin to, i-input niyo lang yung email na ginamit niyo for your account. So yan, for example, ito. Tapos, i-click niyo lang itong send reset link. For this, i-email yung Silid account, and at the same time, magte-text po yan to retrieve your account so that you can reset the password. So yan. So no worries mga students, even though na nakalimutan niyo yung password, hindi niyo na-retrieve yung account niyo for temporary, that you can get back. So yan. So meron ding button to mga students. Automatically magdadirect kayo for that video conferencing, which is ito. So yan. So pag na-click natin yan mga students, is automatically magdadirect kayo for that video conferencing. Yan. So yan yung sa ating mga features and mga speed LMS functions with regard sa ating Silid LMS for the student side. So how the others?
None, sir.
So Leah sa Silid LMS.
Yes. Yes. Sir.
Opo,
So
sir.
po mga students
Opo, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
So no questions and concerns po ba mga students?
question.
Yes,
Sir,
yes,
question.
yes.
Nag-try ko open dito sa silid.com, and then dito is free trial. So that means ang among account o magulat lang yun mi dito sa ihatag sa amo ang
For your
Dito
account
namin.
for that
password.
okay, with that is mag-provide ang Wela account for you students.
So dili
So katong
mi
account
dito
is
sa free trial, sir.
yes, dili mo dito sa free trial.
Sir, question, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Hello,
Sir,
yes.
Sir, available ba ang Silid LMS?
For that is to clarify mga students. So walay app for the Silid LMS, especially for mobile phones. So how do we access Silid LMS for cell phones? So ma-access nato na siya through browser agyapon mga students. So tama to browser, mapag-Google man na siya.
Idol.
Or Safari.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Sir, nag-send og account sa kuha si Wela, sir ba? Tapos gitry na ko gahapon. Wala lagi nag-kuha sa sulod.
Hello, sir.
Sir, nag-send sa kuha og account si Wela kagahapon. Tapos gitry na ko kagahapon. Na siya nagsulod, sir.
Yes, hello Sir Fritz. May I ask po if that account na inyong gi-receive is from the enrollment account or Silid LMS? Because there are two accounts na gi-send. Yeah.
Enrollment account. Wala to siya na validate, sir.
For the enrollment account, ano po, please for now disregard sana siya. What we are trying to log in is atong LMS account po. So, ang pag-search ninyo, if you have received the Silid LMS account, i-browse ninyo ang katong gipakita ni Sir Dennis sa silid.co, and then for the following credentials as well for the Silid. Lahi ang atong enrollment account and for our LMS account po. So, may I ask
Okay,
again,
sir.
if you have received 2 accounts, kay kung isa lang, that would be probably sa ano lang, sa enrollment account. If wala pa kaka-receive sa LMS, please, nag-PM ako sa Zoom natin ngayon. Give me this following information.
Okay, sir. Naana, sir. Nag-PM nakuha na ako, sir. Kagahapon po.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay,
Thank you.
students, for your questions, kung sino yung gusto mag-ask, isa-isahin lang po natin kay para dili mag-sagol-sagol ang inyong ang audio po para ma-answer Sir Denise ang inyong mga concerns. Then,
Sir,
yung
sir,
iba ng
now
mga students, you can ask questions. Pwede ninyo i-type lang sa to ang chat box kay para isa-isa
Message nyo na lang,
o
message.
tubag sa to ang speaker po.
I-chat na lang para hindi mabudlayan si sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Ayun,
Chat na lang,
sige,
chat na lang.
Aubrey.
Can I ask, sir, what if kanang wala pa naka-receive og account sa Wela, sir?
Ayan. To answer that question, actually, this will help everyone for those who haven't received their LMS account, no? Kasi, by the way, we need to clarify for our all students here na naka-join, there are 2 accounts that you will be able to receive. The number 1 is yung enrollment account, and number 2 is your LMS or Silid Aralan account. So for those account po, if you still haven't received those 2 account, kindly check on this page. Yeah. I'll be sending po a link here in our Zoom chat. So yes, hopefully you could see this one. Message us here in our group page, and then we will answer your queries, especially for those who haven't received their accounts for their LMS.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
You're
Okay.
welcome po.
So, sir, may nag-ask dito. Good morning, sir. Naabay subject i-post sa Silid LMS.
Thank you for that one, Sir Christian. For the student who asked this question, this is a very good question po for everyone to know. Actually, your Silid, once you receive your account, blank siya. There are no class card at the moment. So what will happen, Sir Jonathan, or what are we going to do once we log into our Silid account? So you will wait for our teachers to send the class code for each of your group chat here in Messenger, and then those class code, you will just click that one to I think we need to demonstrate this one, Sir Dennis, on how are they going to join using the class code. For example, the teacher will give them a class code, and how would the student will use the class code to join their classroom, Sir Dennis?
So yes, so
Ayun. Thank you for the follow-up information, Sir Christian. Once again.
Thank you po.
Ayan. So you're welcome. I think we need to demonstrate this one, Sir Dennis, while they're
yes,
waiting
sir.
para ma-clarify for our students on how are they going to do. Ayan.
So for example, natay mga subjects. So meron tayong mga subjects na hindi natin makita dito sa ating dashboard. So with that, i-click natin tong add class here, for example. So yan. So for magsuswitch muna ako for the teachers para may makuha ko na class or class code. So let's take for example ito. So yan, switch back ako for the students na side. So again, once na share or nakuha na niyo yung mga class codes na i-disseminate ng mga. So with that, i-click natin tong button, students. once na-click din to, click natin again yung join. So once na-click natin yung join na button, ito yung lilitaw. And then, yung na-copy natin na class code for that subject, ipipaste lang natin dito. So yan. And then, i-click lang natin itong go na button. So automatically, nakapag-request na tayo na makapag-join for that subject. So maghihintay
Ayan,
na lang
thank
tayo
you for
mga
that,
students
Sir
na
Dennis.
i-accept.
Actually,
Thank
that
you,
was
sir.
it. Ganun lang talaga yung process, no? For all students here. And I believe that was discussed from the start of the introduction of Sir Dennis. So I will read here some of our chat here actually. So this is coming from Sweet. I'm not sure how to pronounce her second name. So I'm not gonna leave that one. So good morning po sir. Pag na po ba assignment or Zoom, mag-notify ba siya sir? Like for this one sa tuwang Zoom sir. It's kind of vague ihang question, but for example, for the assignment or mga quizzes natin, if na nag-post si teachers for a new assignment, I believe there are notifications, Sir Dennis. Pwede po nato siya ma-share karon para makita nila kung asang notification mo appear. I think some of the students here didn't wala sila ka-join ato ang imo ang na-discuss anis na part para makita nilang notification, Sir Dennis.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Also, Sir Dennis, have you mentioned as well the enabling the notification within the Silid where they will get a notification just like a Facebook or any social
Yes, sir.
media pag na-enable to nila na na
Yes, sir.
button.
Yes, sir.
Sir, masingit lang po, sir.
Yes, go ahead po.
Na bali online platform lang po pala talaga ang kuan po, ang notification po. Wala po kami matanggap po na text or something po.
That was a wonderful question. Kinsa to siya? Yes, supposedly the notification is for the online. We still haven't have any feature available for a text notification with regards for our mga assignment or if there are Zoom meeting or like synchronous online class na ninyo. So at the moment wala siya.
So it means po pinaprovide po pa talaga ito ng teacher po namin.
Still on research and development, we're still looking into it on how are we going to incorporate that idea into the Silid.
Okay po, thank you po sir.
You're welcome.
Okay, so may questions din, may another question po dito. Like sabi niya, good morning sir, naka-receive na po ako ng text from Wela, 2 accounts which is enrollment account and Silid CMC account. Then for enrollment account, invalid login po siya. Sa Silid CMC account ko naman po, na-receive ko is ang lumabas is nagamit na daw po dati yung email na ginawa sa akin. What would I do po?
Thank you for that,
Brainerd
Sir Christian.
Camilo.
Thank you for reading that long question. No? For this one, I would suggest po OPM the student to proceed here sa Wela Help Desk para po ma-one-on-one talaga siya sa support namin on what he or she is going to do. Ayan. Thank you for that one, sir.
Then may nag-ask din po, sir, may application po ba ang Wela or ang Silid LMS?
Okay, thank you for that one, sir. Once again, for this question po, there are no application for our Silid or Wela. So it is a browser-based portal where you can access it to any devices and any browsers, you know. So once again, there are no application for Wela and Silid LMS.
Okay, so thank you so much, sir. And last na lang po, may isa pang question. Good morning po, na GC every subject po, sir? Or sa department lang na GC ang available? May GC po ba daw per subject? Group chat?
I can't actually answer this 100% accurate. Kaya I think this would be the sa CMC na side. But I think
Yes
na
po.
remember ko kay gingon ni Sir Christian is it's for the department ata, dili siya per subject na GC. But I might be wrong, so I will give this floor kay Sir Christian.
Yes.
Ayun.
Yes, Sir Christian. Okay. So, may another question pa. Sir, what if na-message ko na po ang Wela tapos wala pa rin na-receive na account?
Hello, to answer that question, Ma'am Aubrey, no-message nyo na po yung wala, pero wala pa ring account. Maybe I could use this one here. I'll PM you po to ask certain, to follow up your query.
Yeah. Ayun. So, may mga questions pa ba? Students?
Wala na po.
Wala na po, sir.
Okay, wala na?
I think there's still one.
So, ang mga codes
So, no, napay nag-chat last, no? Coming from Janica. So, ang mga codes po, sir, sa department na GC ma-announce, I'm probably sa katong gingon ni Sir Christian, yes po, sa GC po ninyo na ma-announce ang katong codes.
Yes. Then ako din, sir. Sir, na-message ko po ang Wela, sir. Then credentials lang po ang binigay. Walang enrollment account po.
Yes, you don't have to worry that one, Sir Philip. Actually, your enrollment account will be used for the second semester. Ang priority natin right now is for your Silid LMS account.
Okay. Ayun. Thank you so much, sir. So, students, may mga questions pa ba? Wala
Wala na
na.
po, sir.
Okay, so just a reminder sa lahat ng mga students natin. So, we will resume after 1 p.m. for Wednesday, 1 p.m. noon. To our resource
Thank you,
speaker,
sir.
Mr.
Thank you,
Dennis
sir.
Escobia. May question pa ba?
Wala lang po, sir.
Okay. So, wala na.
I have a
Wala na
question.
Ay, meron pa.
paano daw
Good morning, sir. Wala pa po kaming
Hello?
May nag-ask pa. Good morning, sir. Wala pa po kaming natatanggap na account. Mag-antay lang ba kami?
Yes, sir. Salamat, sir. Ang polite team ng Ranger, sir.
Hello?
To answer that question, no, for those, once again, for those who haven't received their account, please proceed to this link po, ma'am and sirs. Where was it? It's on the Wela help desk. Wait, let me get this link once again. Once again, I would like to clarify for those who haven't received their account for their LMS and enrollment account, please proceed to this link. Nag-chat po ako sa Zoom chat here.
Ayun. So, may link na nilagay, sir, Jonathan. Yan po. I-visit nyo lang yung Wela help desk. Ayun. So, lahat po ng queries about the Wela, yung wala pa yung account niyo, i-visit nyo lang ang URL na nilagay ni Sir Jonathan.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Angela Piat, kingat.
So, questions ba? Sir, for adding the subjects po sa Silid, maghintay lang po ba kami sa mga teachers?
It's okay to answer the question of Ma'am Angela. So once
Okay, sir.
add that nakapag-input tayo ng subject code, so maghihintay lang tayo. So maghihintay lang tayo na i-accept ni teacher.
Yes. I think, Angela, sa subjects, for adding the subjects, ang mga teachers po ay gumawa na sila ng account nila. So kung na-receive mo na yung code, maghintay ka lang po na i-accept ka ng teacher.
Sir, hindi na po ba yung kasali yung enrollment account?
Okay, hindi na po ba daw kasali yung enrollment account, sir?
Yeah.
Sir Christian?
What was the question once again? Sorry.
Kasali pa po ba raw yung enrollment account?
Okay, to clarify everyone, once again, students, the enrollment account is necessary as well, but the most priority right now is yung Silid LMS natin. Okay? So for your enrollment account, you don't have to worry if you have received it tapos hindi po kayo makalogin. The reason why is because we disabled your account earlier, or that was on the Sunday, para po hindi po kayo ma-confuse na ito yung ilalagin niyo for the Silid LMS. Okay? So we will give you further instructions for that by tomorrow kasi we have another set of a webinar about your enrollment account. So you will get to know more about your enrollment account. So tomorrow po yan. So stay tuned.
Thank you po, sir.
Okay.
Question, sir.
So once again, I presume wala na tayong mga questions for this
Meron,
morning.
sir.
So once again, students, mamayang hapon we will resume our webinar series 1 p.m. Okay?
Sir, question, sir.
Ay, may question pa?
Yes, sir. About sa natanggap namin na text, sir, yung disregarding the account from Wela, sir.
I think I believe
Tapos?
mentioned that earlier, Sir Kim, na to disregard your account for the enrollment for now.
Hello.
Hello, Sir Kim?
Sir.
Yes, I believe I answered that question already to disregard your account for the enrollment at the moment. Kasi for further instructions about your enrollment account will be discussed tomorrow for another set of webinar natin.
Thank you, sir. Sorry for convenience.
You're welcome.
Sir, last question.
Okay. So wala nang mga questions? May mga questions pa ba? Okay, so parang wala na. So mamayang hapon is ang topic natin is for navigating your CMC mobile application. So paano gamitin ng Silid LMS gamit yung phone ninyo. So mamayang hapon yan. So 1 p.m. Okay? So wala nang questions? Okay, so I presume wala na. Thank you so much. Once again, our dear students, and of course, sa ating resource speaker, Mr. Denise Escobia, and of course, yung to Sir Carl, and of course, the Wela School System dignitaries, ayon. So thank you so much for having us here today. So see you this afternoon. God bless.
Good afternoon, everyone. Magandang hapon po sa lahat. Maayong hapon sa tanan. Today is the 23rd of August 2021. A very beautiful Monday afternoon as we are all virtually gathered here for a very essential activity. On behalf of the Central Mindanao Colleges, I am Kirk Sanihil P. Herwela, your MC for this afternoon session, and I am sending a hearty and warm welcome to each one of you who are virtually present in this activity. And of course, let me begin by extending my courtesy to the CMC administrators. Our school president, Dr. Cynthia S. Asuncion, our Vice President for Administration, Dr. Victor G. Kiambao Jr., to our Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Mark Genesis B. de la Serna, to our Vice President for Accounting and Finance, Ms. Marivic Q. Pascual, to our Institutional Communication Officer, Mr. Errol Linos T. Miranda. And of course, to our students, instructors, teachers, and all the Facebook Live viewers na nanonood ngayon sa kanilang mga tahanan, I welcome you all to the afternoon section for the webinar section on the Wela School System and the Silid LMS. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we start, let me first remind all of you of our house rules as we engage in this virtual activity. Just a short reminder for our viewers and participants, this activity is being conducted via Zoom Cloud Meeting and at the same time streamed via Facebook Live. Please understand that our Zoom meeting is limited to 100 participants only. For those who were unable to be admitted or registered in the Zoom platform, you can access our live broadcast by logging in to our official Facebook page through your Facebook accounts. Just visit the official ICMC Facebook page. This virtual activity, ladies and gentlemen, is solely reliant on a stable internet connection and uninterrupted electric power supply. Please bear with us should any technical difficulties be experienced. Participants in the Zoom meeting are also requested to ensure that your microphones are turned off to avoid unnecessary and overlapping of noises. For the Facebook Live viewers, please refrain from spamming unnecessary remarks or comments. The live streaming can be viewed by the public in the social media community. If you have some questions or inquiries regarding the new LMS, you may use the comment section or the chat box for the Zoom participants. Participants in the Zoom meeting are encouraged to open their video cameras as use the proper names in your profiles. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are now ready to virtually engage in this afternoon session. With that, let me introduce to you our afternoon resource speaker who will walk us through the Silid LMS. He is a man with determination. He is not just willing to learn, but also willing to serve and help others as well. He is able to effectively carry out the tasks handed down to him. He is a hard-working person who continues to improve his performance in his field of work. Ladies and gentlemen, on the year 2016 to 2017, he became the layout artist at Rizal Party Needs. On the year 2017 and 2018, became the housekeeper at My Home Edge. On 2020 to 2021, became the IT assistant at Farmers Grill House, Butuan. On 2020 to the present, he is the network administrator and technical support at Butuan Faith Christian School. On 2020 as well, up to the present, he is also the technical specialist at Wela School System. He finished his junior high school at Shiloh Christian School and attended the fourth year and senior high school at Timber City Academy. And at the present, he is attending at the University of the People, finishing his bachelor's degree in computer science. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome with our virtual applause our resource speaker for this afternoon session, no other than Mr. Sian Joseph M. Reconalia. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. So thank you, Sir Kirk, for that wonderful introduction. So good afternoon, teachers. Good afternoon, students, and good afternoon to our viewers. So today, I will be discussing about the mobile app. So, sir, it was the mobile app, sir. So first, let me share my screen. So here's a brief discussion about my plan. So topics to be discussed today for this afternoon session is that here we have the Central Mindanao College mobile app, and then in that mobile app we will be discussing about the school feeds, where the students can view their school feeds or the school announcements, and then also the student CTR, where the time in and time out of students will be shown also there. And then next is the school notes and anecdotal. The fourth one is the students' grades. The fifth one is a billing, and then the lastly is the school calendar of events. So now I will be showing my screen. I'll be showing on how to access the mobile application. So in order for you to access your mobile application, students, is that first is that proceed to your mobile application. So once you're on your mobile application, just click on application and go proceed to Play Store if you're using Android phones. And if you're using a iOS devices, proceed to App Store now. So once you're in the Play Store or the App Store, kindly search for Central Mindanao College. Okay. And then here, look for the applications that is named Central Mindanao College by web and mobile app. So after you saw that one, just click it and download it. It is around 22 MB, so it is not that heavy, so anyone can access that one or can download that one. So after you download that one, just click open, and then enter the mobile number that you use upon enrollment. So make sure, students, that also parents, the number you have entered upon enrollment is the same number that you will use here, that you will use to register here. So for example, I will be putting my phone number, and then after that one, just click login, and then enter your name. So you have to enter your name, for example, that one, and then enter the code that you have received via text. So the reason why it is really important na patong mobile number itong lalagay natin dito is still active is because every notification, every code or every updates from the school will be sent to your mobile application, mobile number. So for example, my mobile code is this one. So click on validate code, and then a welcome screen will welcome you. So here, for example, hi Sean, welcome to Central Mindanao College mobile application. So click on continue, and here, first thing you will see, we have 6 tabs here. As mentioned earlier, we have the school feeds, which is this one. So here in the school feeds, you will see all the school announcements, all the posting, or all the updates from the school. Because I believe in Facebook, we have school Central Mindanao College Facebook page. But if to be honest, in Facebook, diba, marami mga issues or mga unrelevant na mga posting within the school announcement. So in here in the school mobile app is that everything or every announcements sa school lang talaga yung mga makikita niyo dito. So mga posting, mga updates or mga announcements, lahat-lahat niyan is from the school itself alone. Now next, here you will see the student CTR. For example, here we have this time out and time in. So students, your record will be recorded here sa mobile app. It will be shown here sa mobile app. So what time did you log in? What time did you log out? And then what date or what time it will be shown here exactly, no? So time in, time out nyo lahat, dito magre-reflect. So next here, the third one is that here we have the school notes or the school anecdotal note. So for example, here we have this good day. We have the message this from prefect of discipline. No? So every announcements or every also text messages or from, for example, your sons or daughter or like the students went to the clinic or went to the principal office. The parents will be notified. The parents will be receiving this message, no, the mobile application. So every text message, automatically po lahat dito ma-reflect dito. So next one is the school students grade, no. So here, for example, here we don't have data since it is the beginning of the school year, but here you will see all your grades, no, from first sem until fourth sem. So lahat ng mga grades nyo dito, kahit day 1 until sa end of school year, dito lahat siya makikita, no. So so parents at the same time can monitor the activities or the performance of their students sa school, no. Kasi lahat nandito na makikita dito is real time talaga siya. And then next thing is that here in the fifth one is that we can see the students billing, no. Here the parents can choose, no, for what month, kung kailan anong month ba gusto nila ma-check. For example, here we have August, no. So for August, we can see since we have no data here, since it is for the demo purpose, no. But the parents can see the balances. For example, magkano yung babayaran ni student for this month, or for example, for the whole school year, no. For example, gusto ni parents for the whole school year. So lahat dito makikita ni parents kung magkano yung babayaran or magkano yung kulang, or for example, si students ay naghihingi ng 5,000 pesos sa parents. So si parents at the same time, dito niya sa mobile app i-check, no. So pag check ni parents dito, so makikita niya ay 3,500 lang yung babayaran. So si student talaga hindi niya talaga parang hindi niya ma-scam si parents, no, kasi yun nga, mamonitor ni parents, no. Oh, I see. Putol-putol yung boses ko. So, sir, is it clear po, sir? Yung boses ko?
Sir, in my end, clear naman po. Baka
Okay.
po in live stream.
Okay. So, since it is clear, no? So, lastly, here we have this school calendar of events, no? So, lahat ng mga school events from first day 1 of school until the end of the school year, no? Lahat ng mga activities, lahat ng mga events, dito nyo makikita, students, no? Will be notified or will be updated also sa mga nangyayari sa mga school events. Or for example, this week, bakit kaya si student ko is parang whole day natutulog? Kasi yun pala is, for this week is at foundation week ng school, no? So walang klase. So yun, no? So itong mobile application, we really made this one, no, for in order students will be updated also at the same time, hindi lang ka student but also helpful para kay parents. Back to you, sir, no. So thank you, sir. That's it for the
Recording in progress.
mobile application, sir. Sir Kirk.
Okay, there we have it. Thank you so much, Sir Sian, for such helpful input and for walking us through the Silid LMS. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, with the permission of Sir Sian, may I now respectfully open the virtual podium for the open forum. There may be queries or concerns regarding the navigation on the Silid LMS. This is now the right time to raise our concerns and questions. Please raise your virtual hand first and wait to be acknowledged so that we can accommodate all your queries and concerns in a smooth manner. Okay, we are seeing virtual hands raising their virtual hands. Let's start first with for a while, ha. Meron si Ma'am Dayan Taguon. Ma'am Dayan, please unmute your microphone and please raise your concern or your query.
Ay, wala po.
po, sir. Sorry po.
Okay. Na-raise ang hand by accident. Okay. You may now lower your hand. We have now here raising a hand, a virtual hand, Sir Al Yarabe. Sir Al? No, nawala si Sir Al. Or baka by accident din na-raise ang virtual hand. I think we have 90 participants inside our virtual room in this Zoom meeting. You may, if you are shy, to ask your question and your voice to be heard, you may type in your questions in the comment section in our virtual room in this Zoom meeting. For those who are not in our virtual Zoom meeting in this platform, please type in also your queries or concerns in the comment section in the FB page where this Zoom meeting is being streamed. Sir Chan will help us as well to accommodate those concerns. Parang naiintindihan ng ating mga estudyante ang input ni Sir Sian. Baka meron kang quiz dyan, Sir Sian. Tayo ang magtatanong sa mga estudyante. Meron pa.
Hello.
Okay. Sir Sian, we also have question here. Let me read out the question coming from Julhani Alam. Pwede po ba yan sa computer or sa phone lang talaga?
So, thank you for that question, sir. Actually, our mobile application, we have called, it is only accessible for the Android phones and then iOS device, no? So for the meantime, for the PC, wala po tayong for monitoring for the PC, no? But we can use it from tablets to mobile phones or iPads or iPhone, no? So we can access it kasi yung mobile application is accessible or available for both Android and iOS devices, no? So, Sir Kurt?
Okay, so the answer is it's only available to our mobile gadgets or mobile devices. Another question, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Nasaan na ba yun? Good afternoon, sir. Mag-antay lang po ba kami ng code para doon sa app?
Actually, parents or students, you can access the mobile application by entering the mobile number that you have used upon that you have entered upon enrollment. So make sure that the mobile number that you have entered upon enrollment is the same sa inyong ilalagay sa mobile application. Kasi pag iba yung mobile number na nilagay nyo sa enrollment tapos iba rin yung mobile numbers nilagay nyo sa mobile application, tendency hindi yan lalabas sa so hindi yan magre-reflect yung mga data nyo or yung information nyo sa mobile application kasi magkaiba yung mobile number. So make sure na yung mobile number is the same talaga and still active yung mobile number para makareceive ng notification at saka yung mga OTP, So importante talaga yun. So Sir Kirk?
Okay, there. Thank you so much, sir. Another question. Madami nang dumadating na question. Natatakot sila sa quiz. Sir, clarification lang po tungkol sa kanina sa video presentation po. Whether po ba sa Zoom or Google Meet gaganapin yung klase sa Silid LMS? Medyo mahina po kasi yung net ko. Hindi ko narinig.
Okay, so to go back with the Silid LMS, So the teacher has the option, kasi some Silid LMS natin is that we have available, let me share my screen again, I'll be sharing my screen for a while, here. I'm sharing my screen, so wait, hindi yata nakakita yung screen ko. Wait for a while.
Yes, sir. Kanina nakikita na po.
Okay, so ito. Klaro po, sir,
Yes, sir.
So dito, we have all you have to do, students, is that enter silid.co, no? And then once you have entered your silid.co, all you have to do, for example, all you have to do is just click on login, okay? And then pag click ni login, just enter the details or yung email at saka password nyo you have received upon via text or email, no? So yung mga credentials nyo, it will be sent via text or message, no? Yes, via text or messages. Now, once you have entered your classes, your account rather, all you have to do is just choose the classroom that you want. No? For example, I'm going to enter this mathematics one. So after that one, all you have to do, click that one. And then, here sa subject meetings, nakadepende yan kay teacher, no? Whether the teacher wants to use Zumba or Google Meet. So si teacher talaga magbaha pa, no? Si teacher talaga, nakadepende talaga kay teacher, no? Whether sa Google Meet na siya or sa Zoom, no? Pero students, you don't have the option, no? But you have to wait here kung ano yung nalabas na link. For example, here, I have the Zoom, no? Zoom na link. So after clicking that Zoom link, it will lead me or it will redirect me to a new tab where there will be a confirmation whether to open the Zoom meetings, no? So for now, I will not open the Zoom meeting for sure kasi pag na-open ko yan, automatically lalabas ako dito sa meeting natin. So yun lang kadali sa students, no? So ganoon lang. So make sure na sa subject meetings dito is may link, no? So kapag walang link dito, so meaning walang meeting na nangyayari or walang video call or video conferencing na nangyayari. So yun, students.
Okay, there we have it. Thank you so much, sir, for that particular question. We also have more question here. Another question is coming from Al-Yarabe. Sino-sino po ang nakaka-access or may access sa app po nito? Ang parents or ang students? At paano po ma-reach out ang parents po?
So again, the mobile application is really intended for the parents, no? Kasi sa student side is that we have the Silid LMS. So doon kayo mag-focus, students, no, sa Silid LMS. And then yung sa mobile app is that it is really intended for the parents to monitor you real time sa mga activities nyo or sa performance nyo in the school, no? Kasi minsan nga si parents is parang natatakot nga, uy, baka nasa room si student ko, yung anak ko nasa kwarto lang, present ba siya or absent? So by the time na pag-check ni parents sa mobile app, dun makikita ni parents na, uy, si student ko pala is nag-log in or nag-log out. So makikita ni parents what time kayo nag-log in, and then at the same time, makikita ni parents yung mga payment sa school. So lahat ng mga billings nyo automatically ma-reflect sa mobile application, and then lahat ng mga activities or mga messages from the school. For example, yung student is pumunta sa clinic or sa principal office or napatawag or may violation, automatically si parents talaga is makaka-receive ng notification sa mobile application. So lahat ng mga violation yung makikita doon, and then at the same time, lahat ng mga announcements makikita din doon sa mobile application. So we really intended the mobile application for the parent side po.
Okay, I think satisfied naman si Ma'am Al-Yarabe sa answer. And let's proceed to another one. Sir, pwede po ba i-change yung number na nilagay sa enrollment?
Okay, so that's a great question, no? So for that matter, no? So students, if you for example, iba yung mobile number na nilagay nyo sa enrollment or nagbago kayo ng SIM card, please kindly inform your advisor or the school, no? So that the school will just update the mobile number you have entered upon enrollment. So diretso ta kay parents or diretso ta ka teacher, no? To inform the teacher nga mag-change mo og number so that it will be changed, updated.
Okay, so we will course through to the teacher. Another one, sir. Sir, need jud ba mag-log out pagkatapos gamiton tong app? Salamat.
For the mobile application and then Silid LMS also, no? You don't need to log out every time nga mag-close mo or log in or for the mobile application, basta di nyo na log out yung mobile application, automatically naka-standby yung account nyo doon sa mobile application. At the same time, sa Silid LMS, pag si student is directly clinose nyo ng Silid LMS, hindi siya dili siya maano no, dili siya malag out sa Silid LMS, but rather yung account is ma-standby sa Silid LMS. So make sure to have your logout attendance, no? Make sure nga log out lang natin para at least mare-record yung logout, no? At the same time, isi-save nyo na lang yung password at saka email nyo sa browser para hindi na kayo mahihirapan mag-login sa next nyo pag-login. So, yes, Sir Kirk?
Okay, another question, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Paano po yung walang Play Store at hindi maka-access po kasi wala pong Play Store ang Huawei phone? At na-try ko na pong hanapin sa apps gallery ng Huawei po at walang lumabas po. Ayun.
Okay. For that matter, no, I believe kasi si Huawei at saka si Google may conflict, no? So, si Huawei ngayon wala Google Play Store. So, for that matter, at this time, no, we are still looking for ways, no? Or we can do side loading if you know how to do side load, no? You can just download the APK if you know kung ano APK, no? And then, isa-side load, pag-install sa mobile application. Pero if hindi kayo marunong mag-side load, for this time, no, kindly borrow for other devices kung meron sa inyong bahay, kung sino mang students or parents na may Android, no. So make sure na hindi siya naka Huawei. So make sure accessible yung Google sa kanilang mobile application. So for this matter, no, sa kanang mobile Huawei, wala pa tayo solution ana.
Another question, sir. Sir, pwede ba din gamitin itong app kahit na naka-offline?
Actually, yes, you can still access the mobile application, pero hindi siya magiging updated, no? So make sure na in order for you parents or students to be updated, make sure na connected kayo sa internet, no? Para at least updated yung mga attendance nyo, yung mga grading nyo, updated siya talaga sa mobile application once you connect to internet.
Another one, sir. Good afternoon po, sir. And also regarding the subjects, kami po ba mag-a-add ng mga subjects sa Silid? Or automatic po daw ba?
So, as mentioned earlier, no, yung kanina, wait lang. I believe, hopefully, no, by class code siya actually, no, pag-send sa inyo. So you, yes, sir. No worries, sir.
Okay. Sir Chan, I think napakaraming questions. Do we limit the questions or patuloy lang tayo sa pag-ano ng questions? Okay, sige. So simulan na natin para ma-cater ang lahat ng questions and queries. Sir, how about, dito pa pala. Sir, number not registered lagi po.
Again, sir?
Sabi niya, sir, yes po. Sir, number not registered lagi po.
Number not registered. So, yun nga, no? As I mentioned earlier, so make sure na yung number na ginagamit niyo upon sa mobile application is at same sa number na nilagay niyo sa upon enrollment. Kasi pag iba yung mobile number na ginamit niyo, it's either na hindi siya ma-register or hindi siya makaka-receive ng OTP, no? So, yun mangyayari pag hindi siya, ano.
Okay, another question, sir. How about po yung wala pang Wela account po? Only Silid LMS account lang po meron. From Angeli Homez.
For that, no? You will not, for the student side, no, you will not be really needing Wela account, no? Kasi Silid LMS yan nun. But pag may Silid account na kayo, that means meron din kayong Wela account din, no? So, 2-in-1 yan. Connected talaga si Wela at saka si Silid LMS, no? Yes, sir.
Okay. Sir, from our VP ACAD, Dr. Mark Genesis, there are students who are self-supporting. Can that be used by the students?
Again, sir? Sorry?
There are students who are self-supporting po. Can that be used by the students?
Okay. So, for those students, no? Yes, the students can still use this one, no, for those self-supporting, no. But they can still check, no, for their grades kasi yung grades nyo talaga is doon sa mobile application lalabas, no, or ibibigay. And at the same time, pwede nyo rin check yung mga school balances nyo. For example, for this month, mayroon kayong babayaran, or for this month, mayroon kayong billing, no, na due payment, no. So, at least sa mobile application, doon yung makikita yung mga information or mga updates from your school, no.
Okay, thank you, sir. Good afternoon, sir. About sa student DTR, everyday po ba kami mag-log in and out, sir, or every subject and in and out?
For that matter, no, actually, automatically recorded naman yung pag-log in nyo at saka pag-log out nyo sa per classroom, no. So, yun nga, every time nga pasok sa classroom, automatically, may time in yun. And then, by the time yung lalabas kayo sa classroom nyo, automatically, time out yun. So, Sir Kirk, I believe marami tayong mga questions, no? So,
yes.
Sir Kirk, Sir Kirk, I'll be showing my screen again, no? Here, in this screen, no? For that matter, for example, meron pa tayong mga questions after this orientation or after this webinar. We can still direct those questions here at Wela Help Desk, no? So that your questions regarding with Silid LMS or the Silid mobile application or sa CMC mobile application, you will directly be helped by our technical specialist, no, here at Wela Help Desk. So just contact us by by searching here in Facebook, type Wela Help Desk, and then lalabas ito. And then just message us for your questions or yung mga concerns, you know, if ever na hindi ma-answer dito sa ating webinar. So, yes, sir.
Oh, okay. So we can lodge our concerns and questions to the Wela Help Desk. Will the response be automatic, sir, or automated bang response, sir, or tawag nga naghintay pa mga students ng matagal for the reply?
So that's a good part about Wela Help Desk na kasi the students will not wait for like mga whole day ba or for like 5 hours before they will receive their Kasi kahit hindi siya automated, pero yung Wela Help Desk kasi is 24/7 naka-standby yung mga assistant namin. So at least dun may questions kayo automatically in just few minutes your answers will be directed, no. It will be answered, no. So yes, sir.
Okay, in that matter, sir, let me ask permission to our virtual moderator, Sir Chan. Would that be okay that these 14 questions will be lobbied to the Wela Help Desk? Or shall we continue still accommodating and answering these questions? Sir Chan? Okay. 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 There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have now come to the end of today's webinar session on the Wela and Silid LMS. This is just a part of series of capacity building and orientation on the said teaching learning modality. Please stay tuned for the updates and information for the next sessions. Thank you so much, Sir Sian, and to all our students and our Facebook Live viewers for tuning in our virtual session for this afternoon. And now with a grateful and delightful heart, I formally end